Are you a newcomer to Canada wondering how to become a homeowner? Then this video is for you. Here's how I bought a condo after living in Canada for less than a year. If I was able to do it, then so can you. My explanation applies to all people who have permanent resident or citizen status in Canada. Keep in mind, I'm not a professional. All my recommendations are based on my personal experience of buying a home in BC, so please do your own research. Overall, there are 10 steps to follow to finally become a homeowner. Here's what you need to know. Step 1. Financial preparation. As a newcomer to Canada, you start with an empty credit report. Your credit score doesn't transfer from your home country, so you have to start from scratch building your credit. Your score determines your eligibility for a mortgage and the interest rate you are going to pay. The easiest way to up your score is by utilizing a non-secured credit card. My financial advisor at my bank told me to hold off on my credit card application until I have received my first paycheck. The paycheck increases the likelihood of getting approved for a non-secured credit card. And it sure did, as I was approved without any issues. Use your credit card for everyday purchases, but make sure to never spend more than 30% of your credit limit. Always pay back your bill in full by the end of the month. After just 6 months of doing so, my credit score was really good. The key is to use your credit card every month, but keep your credit utilization low and always pay back in full. Never ever miss a payment. Part of the financial preparation is saving up money. Newcomers to Canada should transfer all their savings into a Canadian savings account. You will need to show proof of where your down payment is coming from, and bank statements from a Canadian bank will make this process much easier. Start putting aside as much money as you can to cover the down payment and closing costs. Consider living frugally for a while to save as much as you can. I saved up quite a bit of money while still living in Germany. My delayed move to Canada actually helped a lot because I had almost no costs and I could save more than 80% of my paycheck every single month during that time. Step 2. Determine how much you can afford. After you figured out how much you can save up, find out what you can actually afford by using home affordability calculators online. Knowing your budget will help you with step 3. Research homes in your price range. Use websites like realtor.ca to find homes in your area. Keep looking on a regular basis to get an idea of where the market is heading. I quickly realized that buying a house was not in my budget, which is why I compromised on a condo. I kept looking as inventory was pretty low. Step 4. Get a pre-approval. After your credit score has gone up and you've saved up enough money, go to your local bank and get a pre-approval. They will tell you how much you can actually afford and what interest rates you will be facing. Step 5. Schedule viewings for homes you're interested in. Knowing hard numbers, you can go ahead with viewing homes. Ask as many questions as possible and inspect the home from inside and out. My boyfriend actually found the condo we ended up buying. He scheduled a viewing for us. Not having a pre-approval made the following steps much harder for us, so don't make the same mistake. Get a pre-approval first. Step 6. Make an offer and negotiate. If you really like the place and want to buy it, make an offer and name the price you are willing to pay. This is the time for negotiation. Ask your realtor what similar homes sell for. We put in an offer that was slightly under the asking price. Your offer should probably include subject clauses such as subject to home inspection and subject to obtaining approval for financing. Those were the 2 subjects we had on our offer. After making an offer, the next step should follow promptly as you have limited time to remove those subjects. Step 7. Schedule a professional home inspection and obtain approval for financing to remove subjects. Don't skip a home inspection since the inspector can tell you what exactly might be wrong with the home. It also helps with negotiating the price. With the hard facts from the home inspection, we negotiated the price down even a little further. The offer will probably include a time frame in which you need to get approval for your financing, so go to your local bank right away and apply for a mortgage. Newcomers should stick to the big banks as they have newcomer programs. Since you won't have a long credit history, only big banks are willing to take that risk. For people who lived in Canada for a couple of years already, any bank will do. Comparing rates or using a mortgage broker would be your best option then. However, don't use online application for mortgages. Go into a branch in person. I made the mistake of applying through an online portal of my bank. If problems come up, you're on your own. Your local branch will not be able to help you as they usually can't even access your file. It's always easier to talk to a real person face to face. Step 8. Pay a deposit to the realtor and trust and sign the purchase. The deposit is needed to ensure you are certain of actually buying the place. The deposit will go towards your down payment at the closing date. Once the deposit is paid and the purchase agreement is signed, the home will be off the market. It is reserved for you and you only. Depending on the agreed upon time frame of the purchase agreement, you should quickly move on to the next step. Step 9. Finalize your financing and lawyer paperwork. The bank might ask for proof of where the money of your down payment is coming from and might request various other documents translated into English. In my case, due to my limited credit history, I had to come up with a down payment of 10% instead of 5%. While finalizing your paperwork, you should hire a lawyer for closing the deal. They will hold your down payment in trust, arrange the mortgage transfer with your bank, transfer the money on the closing date, prepare all paperwork, and handle the transfer of the title. Step 10. Close the deal and get the keys. Congratulations! You are now a homeowner. It's a big step and for most people the biggest purchase of their life. I hope these steps help you on your journey to becoming a homeowner in Canada. Good luck! Bonus step: build equity. Our home owning plan, however, is not over yet. We are planning on making extra mortgage payments every year to build up equity. You see, you can use the equity in your home for a down payment on your next home. Eventually, we want to rent out our condo and buy a house. Using your first home as collateral should make it much easier to get approved for your next mortgage. If you have similar plans, make sure your mortgage payments and monthly home-related costs are lower than what you can rent your home out for. Going into real estate can be scary due to the high home prices and might not be the best investment for everyone, but slowly building equity over the years surely puts you in a better position for the future. Owning a home or even multiple homes that are paid off completely by the time you retire relieves financial stress, as there will be no more rent or mortgage payments to worry about. This is the main reason I wanted to own real estate as soon as possible. I managed to achieve this massive milestone of mine after living just less than a year in Canada. Now I'm driven to reach my other life goals. If I can do it, so can you. We can reach our goals together. Anything is possible if you put your mind to it. If your goal is to own a home in Canada, let me know in the comments below what you did so far to reach that goal and how you are going to save up money for a down payment. Stay tuned for getting more tips on reaching your goals and financial independence in my future videos. Subscribe and leave a comment. See you then.